Good morning from Sturgis, South Dakota, and day 3 of Get On ADV Fest. Since I didn't get along very well with Revzilla, the mapping app being used for this event, I had downloaded the tracks to my GPS. Oh no! It wasn't clear on the GPS which direction the track went, but since the track went this way 2 days ago, I assumed this one did too. Well, I assumed wrong, but we wouldn't realize that until later. The route was called the Sampler and promised to showcase the terrain the Black Hills has to offer. And this section of trail is lots of fun, so I was more than happy to repeat it. If I find myself here again, I'll have to try that line on the left. Just go ahead. It was super fun chasing Philip down this trail, and clearly there had been a little rain that kept the dust down, which was nice. Straight ahead.
Oh, there you are.
Some fun.
Woo, that was good. Get any shots?
Yeah.
All right. There's a few times where I wanted to close the throttle. I said, what would Simon do? So I opened the throttle.
I'm clearly a bad influence. I know what you're saying. That's not the Tenere. And you're right. Philip was kind enough to let me try out his Gen 3 KLR. I'd been curious about these because I had a Gen 2 KLR for 10 years and 87,000 miles. It was my first motorbike, and it definitely informed my motorcycle travel preferences, which are to stay off larger roads unless absolutely necessary, and that dirt roads are almost always more fun than their paved counterparts. It also taught me how to work on motorcycles. Its simple nature and popularity made repairs and mods unintimidating. It's a machine that will go almost anywhere as long as you don't ask it to do it too quickly. Now, let's get back to the present. My first impression was that it vibrated so much more than I remembered from mine. Maybe it's my memory, or maybe it was the lighter 685 piston I had installed. Also, the throttle response was pretty herky-jerky during the off-on throttle transition. Though, the internet has probably found a solution for this. The standing position felt a little hunched over and cramped compared to the Tenere, and the windshield looked like it wanted to punch me in the face if it got rough. There's no doubt it's a capable machine. Philip had no trouble going anywhere that I did, but the Tenere just seems to do everything better. Well, except fuel capacity, but that's another story for another day. Here's where my navigation went wrong. The track went off the main road, and I assumed it wouldn't go through the middle of a gas station, so I took the dirt road next to it. This turned out to be a very beautiful dead end. And on the way back down, not on camera of course, my front tire dislodged an embedded rock on a switchback and threw me and the bike to the ground. I was okay, but the bike had some cosmetic damage. The rock had punched a hole in the left fairing and pushed the corner of the gas tank back enough to buckle the side of it. These were both expertly remedied with stickers and zip ties. At this point, we realized that we were riding the route the wrong way and didn't really want to meet all of those other riders head on. So after one more dead-end trail, we managed to join up with the route going the correct direction. Unfortunately, we missed the exciting hill climb at the beginning of the route, but we rejoined in time for some excellent two-track, meandering its way through the forest and hills. I wonder how long that cabin's been there. I think this clip perfectly captures our feelings toward puddles. They sure have some great trails here, and the routes were really well put together. The Revzilla crew did such a great job making the moderate routes exciting, but not overly difficult for a mid-size adventure bike. Yeah.
I almost point fixated right off the edge at one point. I was like, oh no, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it.
That was exciting, and a little bit too close for comfort.
My boots are wet.
Oh no, how'd that happen?
I don't know. There's these puddles and man, I just couldn't avoid them.
It was Saturday, so all the side-by-sides were out and about. We barely saw any the last couple days, but there were a whole bunch right around here.
Thank you.
How cool are these little bridges? Here we have the snack stop, where the beginner and moderate routes overlapped. I was following one of the event crew on a Triumph for a little while, but then I didn't see Philip in the mirrors anymore. It hadn't been that long since I saw him last. Well, I guess I'll just find a spot that isn't around a blind corner to wait for a little bit. There has been quite a bit of traffic on this trail. He really should have been here by now. I should probably go have a look.
Found a sticky situation.
Sure is. Second one in 2 days.
I may have done a whoopsie.
Oh, maybe,
What?
I did a whoopsie.
maybe, hey, would you mind bringing your bike over here? We're going to use a bike to help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The mud pit to the left of the cobbles proved to be irresistible. Man, do I wish I had that on camera. But fortunately, there were plenty of people who documented it.
All right, that's going to work for now. Okay. Do we want to grab? You know it's slow and steady right on this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't want to snap.
Yeah.
Okay. Have
Really?
you towed out anything with a truck before or anything? Yeah?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. It's just, because some people think they want to full throttle it.
No,
and you
no,
don't.
no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
good. Yeah, you go on the other side. We're going to make sure you don't fall over.
Okay. It's pulling me hard that over.
It's pulling you this way?
It's pulling you that way. If you get on that side.
If you angle your front tire more and just keep going, and I'll help. I'll give some more support on this.
Oh, okay, no.
Got you. I don't let you fall. So if someone wants to hold him, I can go into the mud. Yes. Rooster tailed! He's barely in there.
Can we drag it? It's not tipping over?
Are you afraid of tipping over?
No,
Or
can we tip that over and drag it out that way?
are you on its side?
Yeah.
I don't know if your friend wants to.
That front wheel's in there bad.
That
Oh.
front
Okay,
end is,
try now.
No. Oh!
So we might not even need to.
I think that's the answer.
Alright, ready? Okay.
Ready to look it up?
Let's get the back end too.
Get that. And will you be careful?
Yeah, I got it.
Got it?
I got it.
It's on my leg, so you can take a break if you want.
Yeah.
It's on my leg too.
Okay.
Wheels a little.
I'm gonna move it.
Yeah. And then take a little break. Well, that's about it for the day. We retraced our tracks from earlier when we were going the wrong direction, and I don't have any GoPro footage to show for it. Back at camp, I was awarded a beer for having ridden the furthest to get to the event.
Yay!
And the BDR organization premiered their new Black Hills route with a video that felt like one long Zero motorcycle ad. Which is really too bad, because the riding here is really, really good. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and stay tuned for the resumption of my solo travels into Wyoming.